Yay, making a new hybrid again, yay. Anyways, so pretty much, who needs an intro? Why not just show the hybrid? Like, who needs an intro when you can just show the hybrid? Well, apparently not me. I don't need intro. Anyways, let's get into the genome of the creature. But first, what is this creature for? Well, zainrebrons hybrid war called the skybird war. Yeah, that's what these two hybrids will be be fighting. And their opponents are apparently Volt and Maggie, apparently. Even though Maddie and Maggie, I cannot really tell the difference really much. Anyways, let's go into the first hybrid. First, we need a pretty good base for a hybrid, so I think it's why I added the bald eagle for my base for this hybrid. But this hybrid's name is Jake 2.0, based off my first hybrid called Jake, which is a bat. And the base genome is the same. Old Jake actually also had bald eagle as his base, so I think the bald eagle will carry over. So yeah, I think that works pretty well. But all of the others will be scrapped, because I don't think they are going to really work that well compared to, well, Maggie and Volt. Because I think that's they're probably not going to work that well, so I decided to introduce some new genomes. But for the eagle, pretty much its only contributor is to Jake's base, so that's good. Anyways, next genome, Dunkleosteus. You might think that I would usually in this situation, I would usually contribute its teeth, but I'm actually only contributing. The only thing I'm using for it is the head armor / bone. If you didn't know, the head armor on the Dunkleosteus is actually a part of its bones, which is pretty cool. Well, that's good. But next genome, or next contributor. The silverback roll was also in Jake's original genome, and it actually only contributed to the arms and brain, which kind of carries over, so pretty much same thing. Silverback gorilla contributes IQ, and actually also contributes sign language, which will be very, very useful in the future because of the other hybrids on Jake's team. Well, you'll see later. You'll see later how they communicate. But this also gives him some immense arm strength, which is pretty good. Next up, we have the grizzly bear, and it's for claws and also reaction time. Because if you didn't know, bears have to react to fish all the time. When salmon are going across water and streams, they have to time their bite at perfect timing and bite the salmon. But also reacts. It also kind of has also gives the claws to Jake too. So now he will be able to actually react to Maggie if she's trying to swoop down and get him. He will be able to react to her and grab her. And if Volt tries to get a sneak attack in, he will just grab him too. So yeah, the grizzly bear is a kind of a swap out for the polar bear, and it's just because of the reaction time thing, not for the claws. Because sure, polar bears have better claws, but so grizzly bears. So yeah. Next up, we have the Tarbosaurus. The Tarbosaurus is pretty much, a swap out for the T-Rex because of its jaw-locking mechanism, which will kind of lock onto its prey. And yeah, that's pretty much all it's for. Next contributor, the vampire bat. The vampire bat is, really a pretty good, pretty much it's good. because it can pump iron into certain parts of its body, which will enhance Jake's punching. And also, that's where he gets his head from. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it for the vampire bat DNA, by the way. Cassowary. Cassowaries are very aggressive, but it actually kind of contributes to two things. One, for feet claws, which is where if Jake just kind of somehow gets his arms ripped off somehow, he'll also have his feet. Yeah. It also kind of like reinforces his head armor. So yeah. Now we have finally finished Jake 2.0, which is pretty good. Overall, I think I did pretty well on the design. But yeah, the stats are, well, 2 meters tall, which is a difference from the OG one, which was 3 meters tall. And now the scientific name is Vespulotomortis X2, and Jake 1.0 is now Vespulotomortis 1 X1. That's the scientific name now, so yes. Now on to the two others. Alright, for my second hybrid, we have the crow. The crow is actually a pretty good thing for my hybrid, because it's also the base and also for IQ, so it's pretty smart. And yeah, crows actually are pretty smart. They actually have problem solving. They can solve mathematical problems, or at least simple mathematical problems. At least I'm pretty sure they can solve mathematical problems, play tricks, and also actually know how to set traps. They're pretty interesting little creatures, so yeah. Anyways, next contributor. Forgot how to say it. Next up is the hedgehog. The hedgehog is a pretty cute little creature. They roll up into balls and are people's pets. But why do I include them? It's because, well, they eat poison and are resistant to poison, which gives my crows some poison resistance, which is pretty cool. And they do eat poisonous plants, so my birds will be eating some poisonous plants before this battle with Maggie and Volt. The giant river otter is a pretty good pick, I would say, because it adds the teeth, which the teeth for a giant river otter easily rips her and shreds through bone and tissue. I added this for, well, kind of like the teeth. Well, I added the giant river otter for the teeth, of course, because nothing else really actually kind of helped to my crows, so I decided to just include the teeth. The porcupine was added for being able to shoot out quills. So my hybrid, if it runs out of any acid, well, we'll see. Well, the next genome will pretty much explain why it can shoot acid. But this currently, I added the beaver DNA? No, I did not add the beaver DNA. I need the porcupine DNA for being able to shoot at quills. Anyways, next contributor. You know how I said my hybrid birds can actually shoot acid? Well, this is the reason why. The bombardier beetle. Because these beetles will literally shoot acid out of their buttocks to burn their predators. Yes, that's true. They actually do that. And the acid is shot out of their buttocks at 300 degrees Celsius apparently, so yeah. It's a pretty yeah. Gorilla was added just for communication, so we can actually understand what Jake's saying in sign language. Which, yeah. Now they know. Yes. So at least now, yeah, that's good. Ornithopterus. I hate you, Ornithopterus, for your name. I genuinely hate you, Ornithopterus. Anyways, for the teeth placement, this stupid bird thing, this stupid bird creature with teeth, weird-looking teeth. I'm just gonna call it this stupid bird thing for his teeth placement. No. Short-tailed shrew for iron teeth. If you didn't know, well, I just showed the skull of the short-tailed shrew, not the actual creature, but it looks pretty cute though. Anyways, and for the final part of my crow's genome, it is the horned owl. Yay. Due to its neck being able to move around a lot, so yeah. Pretty much that's the complete genome of my hybrid. And this is the finished design of my hybrid. I think I did relatively good with it. And yeah. But they don't have a name, so I guess I'll just let you guys name them. The best names for both of them will be picked. Anyways, goodbye.